Coming up on Economics Unbound later on this evening, business stories that hit the headlines this year, including the woes of state-owned enterprises like Eskom and SAA. Here to discuss all of this, Economics Unbound anchor Gqubule-Mbeki. So you've had quite a number of shows with Mana this year. Tell us those highlights.
You know, Tsepi, so we kicked off with Economics Unbound, a very experimental show looking at economic policy issues, both at the macroeconomic policy level as well as the micro level. So we kicked off on Valentine's Day. That's the first time Nana and I made our debut in red. And Tsepi, so we looked at things like, should we have a sovereign wealth fund for South Africa? What if we went into monetary easing? Has there been an economy that has recovered from a recessionary climate without going into a fiscal stimulus package and a monetary easing program? And the answer was no. And we also looked at the debt burden that is the state-owned enterprises. We looked at the fiscal constraints that South Africa is facing, and we asked many a question. And we've really had an amazing time during which the team and I have learned a whole lot.
And perhaps it's fitting to reflect on this year going into next year, given the concerns around a recession. Do you think that that is something that's going to be dominating our discussions in the first quarter at least?
Yes, and with Fitch's report on us today coming out saying that they're not really hopeful, and that we can rein back our debt and that we can keep or hold a fiscal line, but that's their way of seeing things. We hope that in the new year we'll see more policy interventions, more policy innovation, and that we will see a reining in of those negative figures like the high unemployment rate in this country, like the low capital formation figure in this country, and all the negatives that we have come to experience.
And of course we look forward to more shows like that. Thank you very much, Thandega. Economics Unbound later on this evening. Appointment